So this is what I've been working on for the past week. It's a lipless crankbait. This one is the same lure, but it's not a lipless crankbait. It's actually a stick bait. And here's the final product. This is without the clear coat. We're gonna do that in a bit. These are some different colors. I have a white one, which my wife will paint. And here's the stick baits. And these lures are super easy to make. Now you do need a multicolor 3D printer to make them look like this, or if you have a normal 3D printer, you can make them in white and then paint them. You can use some hand painting, or you can be fancy and get an airbrush. I'm painting these on my Bambu Lab P1S with the AMS unit for multicolor printing. And yes, it is living in my closet. Now I did notice that some colors, like for example this blue color, was causing issues. I don't know exactly why, because all the other colors worked great. I'm only having issues with this specific color. Maybe I need to calibrate this filament more, even though this is Bambu Lab filament. But yeah, all the other colors printed perfectly fine. I didn't have any issues with them, as long as you print the files in the same orientation that I provided. Now after the print is done, all you have to do is just take the lure out of the printer and glue in some screw eyes. I just use super glue. You could use 5-minute epoxy, it will be a lot stronger. And I glued the eyes, and now we are ready to clear coat them. Now for the clear coat, I'm using this UV resin, and to cure this resin we need some UV lights. I'm using these ones. They are 30 watts. I have 2 of them. Now the issue with them is basically where to mount them. And you can leave them on the table. We can place them like that and just, I don't know, leave the lure here somewhere to dry, but this is not efficient and not scalable in case I wanna clear coat 3 or 5 lures at a time. To fix this issue, I have designed this box basically where I can mount the 2 lights, and then we have a place where we can hang 5 lures at a time. It took about 10 hours to print all these parts. There are 4 parts in total. This one was printed as one piece. And we have these 3 extra parts. These 2 will be placed on the sides. And then we have this one that will go up here, so we can hang lures from it. So now I need to assemble this, glue it all in together, and let's see how it will turn out. Okay, so I just glued in the 2 light holders. Now we need to test if the lights fit in them. So let's do that. And it fits nicely. And here's light number 2. So far it's looking really well. Now let's see if this part fits. Okay, looks like it doesn't. So this one is in. This is a bit stubborn. It's not going in. We might need to sand this one a bit. This one is just perfect. It's ready now. I did a bit of sanding and now it fits fine. I also created these wire hangers, so we can now easily just hang a lure. Actually, we can hang 5 lures now. I'm worried that the lures might hit each other. Let's see. And if they stay still, I think we're good. It's a bit tight, but yeah, I think it's fine. It's gonna be fine. A quick test run without any resin. I need to be very careful when placing them, because if they wiggle too much, they're gonna start hitting each other. So all the lures are now clear coated. I hang them all, let them drip for a bit. I'm gonna leave them for about 10 minutes and then we're gonna turn on the UV light. In the meantime, I'm gonna give this white lure to my wife so she can paint it for me, and then we'll get back to the other lures. Turned out so nice. This one is definitely my favorite. The others also turned out nice. This one is my second favorite. This one also, I love it. I mean, I love all of them. Even this one, the redhead. I'm sure all of them can catch fish. This one is my least favorite because it has lots of issues in the print. Oh, and by the way, if you want to print a lure with 2 colors, you don't actually need a multicolor 3D printer. You can just pause the print at this line and then change the filament and it should work. So any 3D printer should work for this case. You can also do the same if you want to do this pattern, but of course without the gills. These are good for the holidays. If you want to make these lures yourself and also support the channel, check out my printables account. I will upload the files for the lipless crankbait and the stick bait, or the jerkbait, whatever you want to call it. I will also upload the files for the UV box, so check out the links in the description down below. I wanted to go and try these lures on the river, show you the action and if they catch fish or not, but unfortunately it's raining all week and yeah, the weather is very bad. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I hope you enjoy your holidays.